and welcome into the First Coast News Kitchen. We are pleased to be joined by Chef Esteban of El Cubano Jax. He's here with a cooking demonstration for us. Now, Esteban, money's tight for a lot of people, but you tell us that you have a recipe that can save people time and money, but still make a delicious meal.
Yes, Rich, and pretty much this recipe was handed down, I guess you'd say, from my grandma, my mom, to me, and it was that I don't feel like cooking this week. I don't feel like going all out. Pressed for time, pressed for money was always a factor. So my mom would always make this for us, and I still make it till this day for my family when things are tight and when I just want to. So
it's a healthy and time-saving move that comes from the heart as well.
Yes, of course.
It's fantastic.
Of course.
All right, so what do we have here?
So everything you're going to need is right here. Garlic, yellow onion, seasoning, salt, pepper, cumin. You got bay leaf, oregano. You have some tomato sauce, some peas, rice, and then the most important ingredient is going to be shredded chicken.
Okay.
You're going to want to start off by pretty much getting those aromas real nice and brown up your onions, your garlic.
Throw that in there. I know a lot of people don't have smell-o-vision on the TV quite yet, but this smells fantastic right off the bat. Now, these are all very common ingredients as well.
Very simple. Pretty much all these ingredients we got for under 20 bucks at the grocery store.
Total. And how much do you expect this to be able to feed?
This would yield about easily feed a family of 4 to 5.
Okay, for only $20.
For only $20.
Okay.
And it can be done in almost 20 minutes.
Oh, it's even better. Because we know right now everyone's so busy. Time is of the essence. You don't necessarily have 4 hours to baste a turkey and spend $200 on the meal.
Exactly, and there's multiple ways you could go about making this dish. I mean, you can cheat a little bit and buy the already pre-seasoned yellow rice.
Okay.
No, you know, that's fine as well. You can buy a rotisserie chicken from the supermarket and just shred that off of the bone. It's going to be great. If you want to get chicken thighs or chicken breasts and just, you know, brown them and do them yourself, that's also a very nice touch. But the key is to save money and time.
Okay.
So pretty much you're going to get these going real nice, get them nice and brown. Saute them. You're going to add them to your rice pot. So whether you have a pressure cooker or you use a stove top, it will work the same.
Do you have a preference?
You'll be fine.
Since you're the expert with this recipe, if you were like telling everybody, no, but this is the way Mom made it.
So to me, being a good chef is working with what you got.
Okay.
For example, the kitchen that we're in today, I don't have all the utensils that I would want or that I would need. So depending on what you have at home, whether it's just a stovetop burner and you're going to make rice on a stovetop in a pot, or if you have a cool machine like this will make rice in about 15 minutes.
Okay, very
So
awesome.
Depending on what you have around you is going to be the best way. Mom always used the stovetop.
Gotcha. All right.
So once you get these this garlic and this onion starting to brown up, get real nice.
And we know it's really delicious because Robert has made his way away from tracking any possible storm in the South Florida. He's like, no, I'm going
forget the weather, I'll take a break. So I add my red peppers in there, get those nice and soft. Shredded chicken could go in right after that. Now, given you can saute straight in your pan. Okay. Right now, I'm just using this way for demonstration.
Sure.
Once you get that nice and going, you want to go into your rice pot. Go into your rice pot. I already had the rice pot warm and heated up, so it's going to finish sauteing in there.
Perfect.
Once you get to that, you can add your rice. Let that start cooking in there. Right here, I have 2 cups of rice.
Okay. About how much raw rice, I guess, would yield, you know, after it's cooked? So you put 2 cups in, or we
2 cups, rice usually doubles.
Okay.
Rice usually doubles. So throw 2 cups of just raw rice in there. You're going to end up with about 4 cups of nice fluffy rice.
Okay.
Now,
sorry. I still find this really interesting, though, that you can use the rice cooker to kind of cook all of this together.
Get all of it together. And this is pretty much the main focus on this meal is you're not dirtying up too many things. You're not using too many things. It's a one and done. You throw everything in here, season it up real nice, come back 15, 20 minutes, let it cool, fluff it up, ready to serve.
I must say, I love the idea of one pot cooking because I enjoy cooking. I really hate cleaning. And it's one of those pitfalls of when you make something, you have to clean it. So less clean, less mess involved as well.
So what do you put in here?
In here, I have my chicken stock. You can use vegetable stock or you just use water. I add this to the rice and to everything. Get that going real nice. We also have our seasonings. So we have salt, pepper, and cumin here. Get a real nice amount of that in there. Don't overdo it. In this case, since we're using white rice, we have a seasoning and color seasoning. So this is pretty much what makes your white rice into yellow rice.
Okay. Fantastic.
You're gonna add a little bit of that in there. That stuff does stain, so you want to keep it out of your hands. The tomato sauce as well, I add it to the stock. Gives it a really nice flavor and a really nice color to the rice.
Very cool.
And then last but not least, can of peas. As a kid, I hated peas. Until this day, I'm not a big fan of peas.
But you're putting them in
this dish
anyways.
cannot be sold without the peas. That's how it comes.
It's one of those, I won't eat peas unless it's in Mom's recipe.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you want to give this a nice stir.
I'm just telling, I can't describe it at home. I'm standing over top of this. It smells, yeah, it's good.
So we stir that up, and then Esteban, about how much longer? You said 15 minutes or so in the
in this pot, in this type of pot, yes.
Okay.
Just because this is an Instapot, a pressure cooker.
Okay.
It's modern day technology. Pretty much you can make rice, beans, anything in here in a decent amount of time.
Alrighty. And then
a couple bay leaves. Can't go without.
Put those in, and then through the power and magic of TV, if we just snap our fingers
just
and
like
stick
that,
ahead.
just like that. I've always wanted to do this for that reason, just to see how did Emerald make that food so quick every time.
All right.
But so then we mix all that in there. Make sure you have all your seasonings: bay leaf, oregano, salt, pepper, cumin. Get that all in there. Mix it up. Pot's yelling at me, saying, "Come on." You're gonna go there. This pot itself has a cool option where you just hit rice, hit start.
Perfect.
Forget
and
it.
then I understand that we do have the finished product on hand as well.
We do, we do.
All
So
right.
let's say once you get all of this out of the way, you clean up a little bit. Let's move this out of here.
Sure.
Put that right there. Right behind you.
Ooh.
That there is your
Through the
arroz con
magic of
pollo.
TV. Arroz con pollo. Now, this is a wonderful dish. Folks can find you El Cubano Jack's. You have a food truck, so check out the 904 pop-ups, and also Lemon Street Brewing Company. You're
Yes.
also working, and the chef there as
Yes,
well.
we are opening up a restaurant inside of the brewery. Come by, check us out. We are still developing a couple things. Look forward to arroz con pollo and other meals being on the menu there. Come through, check out the brewery and what it has to offer. Really good beer, and I like to say that really good food comes with it too.
Fantastic. Chef Esteban, thank you so much. And for you at home, if you'd like this recipe, this segment will be posted on our website very shortly. Chef Esteban, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you for having me.
We're back right after this, and after Robert decides to eat. Welcome back into the show. As promised, we are taking a bite to eat. It's breakfast time for many of you, lunchtime for us because 3 a.m. comes really early. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's good.
This is fantastic. So this is arroz con pollos. Okay. Fantastic.
Well, I gotta get that chicken right in there. Let's make sure.
Yeah, a piece of chicken too. And so we're cooking. My goodness, the studio smells delicious. This is fantastic.
Thank you.
How long do you say this takes just to cook overall?
Different stoves work differently. Different methods will be a little bit different. In a machine like this, within 15, 20 minutes, that rice is ready to go.
15 minutes,
you let it
$20.
rest, you stir it up, you serve it.
A meal for a whole family. Thank you so much for joining us, Chef Esteban.
Thank you, Jacksonville.
Right.
Appreciate it.
My God, this is good.